Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be eating things from the Lidl Bakery, which is quite exciting. I am absolutely starving, so basically I'm just going to get right on into it. I'm going to start with this. It's right in front of me. So I've got this. It's a chocolate hazelnut donut. I've actually seen quite a few people try this, so I'm quite excited about it myself. Let's open the box up. So you can see it just looks like this. It's got a nice base at the bottom, so that's nice. And I think it should be filled. So, oh yes, look at that. Oh my God, that is amazing. If it will just focus, oh yes. So I'm just going to try a bit of it. I've got quite a lot of food, so I probably won't finish it right now. But don't worry, I will eat everything. So, oh my God, that is so nice. I'm really surprised. I mean, it was 59p for this donut. So good. Got plenty of filling. And I think I've heard some people say it's not quite like Nutella, but I think it's very similar. The filling is very similar to Nutella. Oh, I could eat the whole thing. So good. I'm going to put that down and we're going to try the next thing. We will try is, let's see, got a bit of this pretzel. It's actually a massive pretzel. If you just look, that is huge. Now I have tried this before, so I know that I do like it, but it's been a while, so I'm just going to try a bit of it now and let you know what I think. I think after something sweet this will be quite nice. It's got some saltiness to it, which is really nice. Now, I'm a bit strange and I do quite like my foods dry anyway, so this is perfect for me, but I know for the majority of people it will probably be a bit too dry. You will probably want this with a dip or something, or a spread, but for me this is perfect. So I think I will save that obviously for another day, and we're going to move on and try something else. I'm going to try something I've not had before actually, I think, because it will be good to try something new. So I've got this. It's the apple turnover. I am making a right mess right now. So you can see it looks like this. So there it is. Now I've really only had the McDonald's apple pie, and I really enjoy that with a bit of McFlurry, but I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this because I don't usually go for any kind of fruit dessert or fruit pie or anything filled with fruit really, you know, so this will be different, so I'm going to try it and see how it is. It's quite a messy one, it seems. Okay. I don't think it's something I would normally go for. And if you can see, that's the filling. There's a bit of filling in there, not a massive amount, but a bit. It's got a good taste. Pastry is quite nice and buttery actually, which is nice. And the filling is subtle. It's nothing crazy. Would I eat it again? I'm not sure. Maybe if it was warmed up, I'd eat it again. But it's not my top pick. So I'm going to put that away. Made a bit of a mess. Let's move on to something else. So another thing I haven't tried at all, and again, not something I would normally go for actually, is this maple pecan pie. Sorry, can't get my words out. So I know these are quite popular or similar you know, not necessarily from Lidl, but from other places. I know they are quite popular, but I have never been drawn to one of these before, so this is going to be a first. Let's give this a go. It smells, to be fair, it smells amazing actually. So let's see, maybe I've been missing out all my life. It's actually really good. I'm not a big fan of pecans, so this is probably quite a lot of pecans for me, which I know it doesn't even look like a lot, but there were ones with a lot less pecans and I wish I had taken those. But the rest of it is really good. I mean, I guess you can't go wrong with maple and pastry. I'm going to finish that off, but I'm going to take the pecans off later. I am honestly making such a mess, but let's go for something else. Okay, let's try the next thing. So I've got this again. I haven't had this before. I haven't tried any kind of variety version of this from Lidl or from anywhere else, so I'm quite excited to try this one. Sorry, I keep looking down. It's because the receipt's down here and it's got the names of everything and the price, so I'm just looking at what they are. So I am going for a Toffee Filled Yum Yum, I believe it was. So this is what it looks like. Okay, it doesn't look like anything too special. A little bit squished because it's been in my bag and my car, and I've basically done a whole shop. So I'm gonna try it. This is basically one of the only things I can smell, so I'm quite excited to give this a go actually. Let's see how it is. I can already see the filling oozing out just at the end here. That is so good. I don't know why I've never had that before. I'm not sure why. That is honestly so good. I could finish that right off now, but I'm not going to because I've still got quite a few bits to try. So let's put this away and try the next one. I'm going to, I think we're going to move on. I've got some cookies, but I quite like them to be quite crunchy, and I know that a lot of people actually go for the soft and chewy variety. So I'm really intrigued by what Lidl cookies are going to be like. I have got two, so it was 3 for £1, and there was only 2 different types to choose from. So I've basically got a chocolate chip cookie, okay, and I guess a double triple chocolate chip cookie. These are my favourite usually. I will always go for these over any other cookie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this first because I want to save the best till last, or second. So let's see. Oh, that's got quite a good break to it. I've just broken a little bit, but it's got a nice break, I think, personally. And the amount of chocolate chips in there is really making me happy, so I'm excited to try this. That's really good. It's got a really nice crunchy edge, but it does have that soft chewiness as you go towards the centre, and it does have a lot of chocolate chips, so that is making me happy. Okay, so obviously we've got to try the triple chocolate chip as well because it'd be wrong not to. I'm sorry if I keep looking down. because all my food is in front of me and the receipt's in front of me as well. So I keep looking down at all the food and just trying to think, what do I want to try next, because I don't have a plan. And then I keep looking at the receipt just to see what it is and to check the prices. Let's see. So here is the triple chocolate. I think it's triple chocolate. We'll go with that and see that. There we go. So let's just break this off as well and give this a go. Again, it feels basically the same as the other one, so I think it's going to be good. That is good. It's got a really nice crunchy edge again, and it is soft and chewy in the middle, and it's got a really good amount of chocolate chips. I can't believe how much chocolate chips there is actually. They're really good. We're going to try just a plain old croissant, I think, actually, because you can't go wrong with a croissant. Now this one is quite big. It looks pretty good. There we go. I mean, it looks like a croissant. Let's give this a go. That is a good croissant, and a croissant was 37p, and it's quite big. This would be amazing heated up a little bit, just warmed up, with either just some butter going through it, because you can never have enough butter, or, you know, some Nutella or Biscoff spread. This would be amazing. Try not to finish it all, because I do have a few more bits to go. Okay, I think we're going to go back to another donut. So I've got just a jam-filled donut. Take it out of its packaging. Now, I don't normally go for jam-filled donuts, to be honest. It's just not for me usually. I prefer to have like Nutella filled or custard donuts from, you know, like from the supermarket. But this one does look quite good, and I thought, why not try it? You know, that's the whole point of me making these videos, is so that I try different things. So here is the, there we go, that's the jam donut, and it should be filled. So let's give this a good bite. Now, immediately you can see my fingers are just sinking into it. It feels so soft, so I am excited. Okay, so jam donuts are still not for me, but the donut itself, very good. I'm not sure about the filling. It looks like it's just kind of partially there. So the donut itself is very good, actually. Really nice and soft, and it seems pretty fresh, so that's very good. But the jam filling, it's just not for me. I think I've only ever come across one donut that's been filled with like fruit or lemon or something that I actually like. And I'm going to move on to something savoury. So I've not actually got much savoury, because most of the stuff that was savoury was basically just plain old bread. I thought no one really wants to watch me eat just plain old bread. So I did get this. Okay, so this is just, I think it's like a pizza slice or something. I think that's what it was called. Now, try and get that out. It actually smells, it smells amazing actually. It is cold. I probably could have done with warming up. It probably would be better, but it smells great. This one is just a vegetable one. I think they had a margarita as well, and then there was like a goat's cheese and pesto, which I have tried before in the past, and I'm not a very big fan of goat's cheese, so I chose not to go for that one and try something else. to be honest, if I go for a pizza, I probably would go for something with lots of vegetables on. So let's see how this is. But I'm not sure what I was expecting from these pizzas, but I'm pleasantly surprised. And this pizza was 69p, which isn't too bad really for the size of it. And it does taste good, but I do think that would be better warmed up. So when I come back to it later, I will probably warm it up first and then eat it. Apologies for all the rustling as well. I've just left everything in its packaging. I've basically just come home and I'm so hungry. I was like, I need to start right now. So everything's still in its packaging. So that's why I'm making so much noise rustling around. So I've only got a few more bits left. So I am going to go for I think it's a chocolate croissant or a chocolate hazelnut croissant. I'm not sure. Now these are a big favourite of mine. I usually opt for these over a plain croissant. As much as I love a plain croissant, I usually opt for these because I love chocolate, anything filled with chocolate. So I want to try this one because I don't think I have ever tried one from Lidl before, so I'm quite excited about this. Let's see. So I mean, it is basically like their plain croissant that I just had earlier, and looks a lot like a croissant, a chocolate croissant from the likes of Sainsbury's and Tesco that I've had from them before. Now it is very flaky, so let's just give this a go. That is a chocolate hazelnut. You can see the filling in there. It's really good. Not sure how it compares to other chocolate croissants I've had. If I'm honest, it's been so long since I've had a chocolate croissant from anywhere else. I've almost forgotten what they taste like. But this one is very good. I'm enjoying it. I will say though, the pastry is quite chewy, as in the croissant itself. And I don't think other chocolate croissants I've had have been quite as chewy. And the plain croissant I had a moment ago, it wasn't chewy either. So I'm not sure if it's because this is a chocolate one or, you know, it's been made different somehow. I'm not sure. It is a little bit chewy, but still very good. I have got one last thing to try, and that is a chocolate muffin. Okay, so I think this is meant to be filled. Yeah, so the receipt does say it's a filled muffin, and they did have another flavour. I can't remember what flavour it was, but I love chocolate, so I had to go for a chocolate one. Okay, let's just open this up. Here we are. Okay, so I've just taken it out the wrapper. Now it's meant to be filled, and I have seen others try this and it was quite nicely filled, so I'm gonna be careful pulling this apart. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so can you see the filling there? Yeah, it's quite nicely central, which is good, so it means you'll be able to distribute evenly. Now I'm just going to break this up a little bit more. Okay, so I've got a bit of the filling and some of the muffin. I am so excited about this. I really hope I've saved the best till last, but if not, just eat the ones I like the best. That is so good. It's really moist. No, it's just a couple of bits of chocolate chips that are in there. I didn't realise there were chocolate chips inside it, so that's a really good surprise. So they were all really good items. I'd say the jam donut was probably my least favourite. But as I say, that's because I just don't normally go for jam fillings in donuts. I don't like them. That was my least favourite. The donut itself was nice. I wouldn't go for that again. My favourite, that one's tough. I really liked them all. My most surprising was the pecan and maple pastry. I honestly don't think I thought I would like that because it's just not something I would normally go for, and I don't like nuts in things or on things. I don't know what it is, like I like nuts on their own, but when you put them in pastry or food or anything like that, I just don't like it. So that one surprised me. But honestly, I don't think I could pick a favourite. That muffin at the end was really good. The cookies were good. The plain croissant was really good, but the chocolate croissant, the chewiness, I just wasn't sure about the chewiness personally. But that's, you know, that's personal preference. And then, oh gosh, I don't even remember what I've tried now. That's why I'm looking at the floor. I'm just looking at everything I have trying to remember what I liked more, what I liked less. I mean, the apple turnover as well, that was a little bit of a surprise. But again, I don't think I'd buy that again. I'm just not the biggest fan of fruity things. I like fruit on their own. I like, you know, I want to bite into a fresh apple. I want to eat fresh berries, things like that. But cooked fruit, I'm not as excited about. But that's not to say that it was bad. I just wouldn't go back for it. But that's the beauty of this video, is that I got to try things I would not normally get to try, or I wouldn't normally pick up and want to try. So I'm excited I've been able to do this, and I'm so excited to do more videos where I try new things again. So I'm gonna end this video here, and if you liked what I did today and if you want to see more, please do like the video. And I mean, it's an excuse for me to eat. I love eating. It'll be a great excuse for me to try different things from different places I wouldn't normally try as well. Please do, as I say, give this video a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Leave a comment on what you want to see. There are so many ideas going on in my head, so many things that I want to try. But of course, this is all new to me at the moment, so you know, I'm learning. So anyway, I hope to see you again next time. Bye.